Good evening, folks. Deb Delapiana with a quick, short take. So this is just a follow-up to the video I posted on TikTok this morning, where I spoke about Jack Smith, the DOJ special counsel, and the Trump case. So, as I mentioned this morning, he's investigating for prosecution, criminal prosecution on two fronts. First is the documents case, and the second is the January 6th insurrection. So what I found out tonight is part of the reason for the January 6th committee having yet another hearing on Monday. It will be Monday at 1 o'clock. And they apparently spoke to some people allied to the committee and found out that what they're going to be doing is voting on criminal referrals for the DOJ with regard to Donald Trump and the insurrection. So as near as we can tell, there are 3 criminal referrals for Donald Trump. And I've got them here, and I'm going to read to you what those referrals will be. So the first one is Article 18, USC 2383 on insurrection. And this is what this reads. It says, rebellion or insurrection. Whoever incites, sets on foot, assists, or engages in any rebellion or insurrection against the authority of the United States or the laws thereof, or gives aid or comfort thereto, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 10 years or both, and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States. So that would be the first criminal referral. The second criminal referral is Article 18, USC 1512C, obstruction of an official proceeding. This one reads, whoever corruptly, 1, alters, destroys, mutilates, or conceals a record, document, or other object, or attempts to do so, with the intent to impair the object's integrity or availability for use in an official proceeding, or 2, otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding or attempts to do so, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. That is the second criminal referral that rumor has it they will vote on with regard to the insurrection, Donald Trump. The third one, Article 18, USC 371, conspiracy to defraud the United States government. So this one reads, if 2 or more persons conspire either to commit any offense against the United States or to defraud the United States or any agency thereof in any manner for any purpose, and 1 or more of such persons do any act to affect the object of the conspiracy, each shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 5 years or both. If, however, the offense, the commission of which is the object of the conspiracy, is a misdemeanor only, the punishment for such conspiracy shall not exceed the maximum punishment provided for such a misdemeanor. So it looks like those are the 3 areas that the January 6th committee will implore the DOJ to indict Donald Trump under. Now, the DOJ is under no obligation to do any of this, okay? This is, the result of an investigation. The January 6th committee is the investigation arm. The DOJ is the prosecution arm. That's the way you have to look at it. They have 2 separate jobs. So based on what they did for their research through all of these months on the insurrection, all the questioning of all the witnesses, all the subpoenas, all the documents they, literally hundreds of thousands of pages of documents they got their hands on. These are the things that they believe that Donald Trump broke the law on. Now, while the DOJ is not under any obligation to do any of this, the fact is that the DOJ has taken all of the documents from the J6 committee as part of their investigation. So they have to take their material and make it work for a court of law or to get an indictment. As I said, they have to go in front of a grand jury. This isn't television. It's not like Merrick Garland gets up in front of a microphone and says, I'm indicting Donald Trump today for conspiracy to incite a riot. It doesn't work that way. They have to present this to people who are actual jurors. Those jurors then take what is given to them and they decide whether to indict them for these things. So what we know is that the J6 committee, which was non-committal at the beginning about referring anyone for indictment, is now ready to refer Donald Trump for 3 indictments here. And it may very well be that there are other people that they're going to recommend for indictment. This is all we know. We don't know what's going to happen Monday afternoon when this thing is aired. We don't know if other people will be recommended for indictment or whether other people will be recommended for, like being censured by the Congress. We don't know any of that yet. But we do feel confident that the information that was given to a very reliable news source is what they will recommend. And as I have said, the DOJ is already out in front and center on this. They are already calling witnesses in front of a special grand jury, a criminal grand jury in Washington, D.C. So these two things kind of work in tandem, all right? They're two separate entities doing two separate jobs, but because of the way this has worked out, it's working in unison. So this is just, I just wanted to take, as few minutes as I could of your time to just update you on where we are. I would recommend and I would urge everybody who is home on Monday. I actually have the day off from work. I'm really quite excited about being able to watch this thing in real time. And I will be doing so. So again, the J6 committee is ready to recommend Donald Trump for criminal indictment. And we will see where this goes from here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will be back tomorrow because we need to talk about Donald Trump, not just as the criminal, but as the grifter in chief. Okay? We got one coming up in the morning for you before I go to work about Donald Trump, grifter in chief, leader of the grifter family Robinson. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night. I'm going to bed. Bye.